is. So what is scientific notation? It's a way, like we said, of writing very large or very small numbers. And we use the numbers between 1 and 10. And these are multiplied by the power of 10. And we'll see what this means in a minute. So what is scientific notation? It's a special way of writing numbers. Like for instance, 700, this number is called standard notation or standard form. This standard number, the way we used to see it, can be written as scientific notation, and patterns are so important. If we look at this 2, we see it called for 2 digits. And here we've got a huge number, and it's not as huge as it could be. And again, we want to look for a clue. There are 9 digits here because there is a 9 right here in the exponent. Notice it's written with a power of 10 multiplied by a power of 10. So again, scientific notation is used for big and small values. Well, how do you write scientific notation? That's our third way. Well, we start by converting the standard form to scientific notation, but we have to remember rules and count carefully. To do so, we want to ask 4 questions. The first one is this: is this a big number or a small number? So when you look at the number, ask yourself, is it big or small? If it's small, like describing a red blood cell, then it's going to have a decimal that begins with a 0 for the whole number. So get used to seeing these. These mean it's very small and the exponent is negative. It's not a negative number. The exponent is negative because it's less than 1, or it's very big, way more than 1. The next one, will the exponent be positive or negative? If the number is big, the exponent is positive, like 8 times 10 to the positive b. If the number is small, the exponent is going to be negative, like 8 times 10 to the negative b. It's a negative exponent, but not a negative number. It's just a number less than 1, a very small fraction. So it's written like this, with a 0 for the whole number. There is no whole number. How many places do you move the decimal? That's our third question. Well, the exponent decides how many places we move. Here, the exponent is 5. So we're going to move 5 places, and it's positive, so we're going to move out 5 places to the right. And here, the decimal is negative. So we're going to move 2 places backward to the left. So the exponent decides if we're moving forward and how many places, and if we're moving backward and how many places. The exponent. That's why this is very important. And then the next question is, how do we write the number in scientific notation? Well, whether the number is positive or negative, there are 3 important things to think about. First, the coefficient, That's the first number here in the coefficient, the first digit. The first digit is never less than 1, and it's never more than 9. It can be 1, it can be 9, but it can never be less than 1 or more than 9. Second, and we said this before, the exponent tells how many places to move forward or how many places to move backward. And the third thing to remember is that it's written as a power of 10. It's written as a multiple of 10 with a power. So it's written as a multiple of 10 with whatever exponent there is. All right, so it's written as a multiple of 10